You could be earning $500,000 a year, but blowing it all on fast cars, luxury handbags, and the champagne baths. Seriously, who does that? And still feel broke. What makes you rich, middle class, or poor? It's all about perspective. Ever wondered what really determines if someone is rich, middle class, or poor? Is it the size of their bank account, the brand of their shoes, or how many avocado toasts they can afford? Well, let's take a light-hearted look at this old age question, shall we? It's not just about money, but also it kind of is. Let's get one thing straight. Money does matter, but before you rush to check your bank balance again, it's important to note that wealth is often a mindset. Here are some of the factors to determine where you might fall on the wealth spectrum. 1. Income, the obvious one. This is the first thing people think of when deciding who's rich, who's middle class, or who's poor. If you're earning 6 or 7 figures, you might be labelled as rich. If your paycheck covers the bills, the occasional vacation, and a nice dinner out every now and then, welcome to the middle class. If you're making ends meet, but it feels like ends are playing hard to get, you might feel closer to poor. But here's the thing, income is just the start of the story, not the full picture. 2. Spending habits, the sneaky determiner. You could be earning $500,000 a year, but blowing it all on fast cars, luxury handbags, and the champagne baths. Seriously, who does that? And still feel broke. On the other hand, someone with a modest income who budgets carefully, invests, and avoids lifestyle inflation could be feeling financially stable and comfortable. The takeaway, it's not what you earn, it's how you spend it. Number 3, assets, the wealth builder. Assets. Things like property, stocks, and savings are the true makers of wealth. Having a fancy car may look nice, but owning a home or investing in the stock market builds long-term security. If you've got assets working for you, chances are you're on the road to being wealthy. If your main asset is a half-used gift card, well, you might have a little ways to go. Number 4, debt, the unwanted companion. Debt can pull you down the financial ladder faster than you can say credit card interest rate. If your debt outweighs your assets, it can make you feel poorer, no matter how much money you make. So the trick is to manage debt wisely, keeping it low and under control to maintain that middle class or wealthy status. Number 5, your social circle, the comparison trap. Here's a sneaky one. Where you feel you stand financially often depends on who you're comparing yourself to. If you're hanging out with people who frequent designer stores and jet off on exotic vacations, you might feel poor by comparison. But spend a week living in a basement and all of a sudden the comparison makes you feel rich. It's all relative, folks. 6, your priorities. What matters to you? If you value experiences over things and you've got time to spend with your loved ones or pursue your passions, you might feel rich, regardless of your income. If, however, you're all about luxury lifestyle, you might not feel satisfied until you're rolling in dough. Wealth is personal, and sometimes being rich means living a life that makes you happy regardless of your net worth. So, which one are you? Are you rich, middle class, or poor? At the end of the day, it's not just about numbers in a bank account, it's about how you handle your money, how you see yourself, and what you value most in life. So, whether you're sipping lattes in your favorite cafe or saving up for your next big goal, remember, wealth is a state of mind as much as it is a bank balance.